Hello guys, so today I'll be solving this problem. So the problem states that we have been given an array nums and an integer k. Now uh, the question is giving us a operation. So the operation says that with any number in the array I can subtract -1. Okay. Now the problem statement is I have to return the minimum number of operation required to make the sum of the array divisible by k. Okay, so I need to make this summation of nums of I, maybe write it like this, summation of nums of I m, it should be divisible by k. Okay, so how to make a number divisible by something? It's basically take the modulus and subtract it, right? So if nums of I mod k is not giving 0, then that means I can take this remainder and subtract with nums of I, right? So if I look at this expression mod k, okay, now this whole number will be divisible by k. Okay, so it's a simple remainder theory, right? So simply subtract at the remainder, so whatever number you are getting finally, that will be divisible by your k. Okay, now this becomes my minimum number of operation number of operations. Okay, so yeah, that's the idea. So just get the sum of the whole array and mod it by k, that becomes your answer. So if I run it for, let's say, this test case, so I have 3 9 7 and k is given 5. So if I look at the summation of AI, let's say, so this is 19, right? Now the mod of that is let's write it properly. Yeah, so mod of 19 mod 5 is 4. Okay, now this 4 I can subtract with any number here, because there is no condition that the number should be some in some range, right? So I can simply take the mod value and subtract it with any number. Okay, let's say I subtract with 3. Okay, so 3 will become -1, then 9, then 7. Now if I look at it, so this will become 15, right? Similarly, if I take this 4 and subtract it with 9, okay, so this will become 3 5 7. Now this also is 15, right? Similarly, if I subtract 4 with 7, so this will become 3 9 and 3, right? Now this also 15. Now in all of these cases I'm getting the same sum, and all of the sum is divisible by k, right? So that's the core idea. Get the modulus and then you can subtract it with any number. Okay, so that will basically reduce your summation to a value which is a multiple of k. So yeah, that's the idea. Let's code it up in C++. So here, to get the summation, I will be using accumulate. So here I'll say nums begin, nums end 0, then mod k. If I submit this, cool, test case passed and successfully submitted. Then if I look at the time complexity here, I'm basically doing a summation here, right? So which basically means I'm touching every element once for my summation calculation, and mod takes like constant operation. So the time complexity will be big O of number of elements, okay, or n. Okay, and space complexity wise, I'm not creating any extra space, so it's a constant space complexity. Cool. Now let's do it for Golang. So here I will create my sum variable, then I will say for every element in nums, I will add it up in my sum. Yep, then I will simply return sum mod of k. And if I submit this, okay, I need to put range here, and let's wait 1 2 3. Now submit. I waited because LeetCode will LeetCode will give me an error if I do my summation very frequently. So yeah, now let's do it for Rust. Then I will say, I will create my sum variable, then I will iterate over all the elements in nums, then I will update my sum to be basically I'm taking the summation, then I will return some mod k. Okay, now if I run this, cool, this also got accepted. So all three languages done. So yeah, this was the core idea. Simply take the modulus of the overall summation and that is your answer. So yeah, I hope you guys learn the concept, and if you find this video helpful, please do subscribe to the channel, and you can put a like to this video, and feel free to comment in the video if you have any doubts. I'll be happy to answer your doubts. So yeah, just stay tuned to watch more videos. Bye bye.